what should we do? All the jokes that become the news. Take the black pill they're prescribing you. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. There is nothing to say, nothing you can do. The government and media just lie to you. Sit back and laugh, it's overdue. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The host is a cripple, he can't stand gravity or the man. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The show is the chat Johnny doesn't understand. We don't care what he has planned. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.
All right, already firing off the jump. That's nice. I like it. I like it. All right, let's see. Let's see if the KBS holds. That's the fun thing. It's Friday. Our show is funded through to Monday, so that's beautiful. I thought this shirt would look a little bit better on me. I guess I am not as fat as I thought I was, and I've been and I had a temple thing. So there's we go. So I look awesome. Los Federales and everybody else in the chat there. Good to see you guys. And I can't. There we go. I don't need to see it. All right. So good afternoon, gringos and infidels, says Los Federales. It's Friday Freak On. I wouldn't call it a Freak On. Wild Saffron. I'd say that Friday is more of a boost that just a bit. Friday's more of a fun show, and we do less serious stuff. But I mean, we're gonna kind of go in and out. We don't have too much in the way of super serious stuff. We don't have a goal to worry about for today. Everything we make goes to the $40 goal we have on Monday. So we're just kind of counting our blessings. I'll mention this a couple of times today, Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday's show may start a little late. I have an appointment I had to make. And we'll see if it affects the start time of the show. It probably won't, but we'll see. So we'll be doing that. I'm also streaming this Sunday, doing a World of Warcraft raid stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. So for people that want them fat Warcraft Twitch drops, I think there's a pet, an ambience pet. Some people care. I'm middling in that realm. I kind of care. Like, I mean, if it's not too hard to get, like, if I can get it while I'm streaming, then absolutely, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll definitely do that. But either way, so that'll be happening this Sunday with, I know I'm going to be there, Bricks Gaming, I believe, not Sulfur Surfer. I always want to call him Sulfur Surfer, like Silver Surfer. Sulfur something. Shit. And then, God, not Twisted. What's, Hallowed? I don't remember what his game. There's going to be streamers. I'm a little out of sorts. I'm kind of nervous about, I got to take my pill today still, in a couple minutes here. And I'm a little out of sorts. I'm feeling odd. Los Federales, Johnny, this is the most based video I've seen when it comes to immigration. Thought I would share it with you. Well, great for sharing it with me. I'll give that link a click, and we'll see what we have over here. It's more about whether or not I can share it on my show. That's awesome. That'll go forward to Monday in a, I think, almost untrackable way, but it, in a very real sense, every bit helps. So we went out and we went back in. So we just disconnected for a minute. Great. I'm going to start counting freezes. We have one. Yeah, it went down for a second. I don't know. either sick from school or they had a day off. I don't know quite what the deal is, but she was home today. Because it's a bitch. MSO, hey Johnny, Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. Oh my, and all right. Hello, Tegra. Oh god damn, Teg. Okay. It's hard to differentiate between a freeze and one of Johnny's inordinately long pauses. For the love of God. You can have your attention. I'm trying to do a show. There's a thing here. There's people here, and you're all like, it's the street. We did all the updates on that, too. So, what are you going to do? Wild Saffron saying happy Friday to MSO. Yeah, it's going to be hopefully a fun day. There was Tegra dramatic pauses. I don't know that they're dramatic. Most of the time, they're infuriated pauses where I take a minute and I'm just, God, just fucking... like that's you bad. Other than that, I don't pause. I'd like to think too much. Like to think we keep this thing moving. Speaking of which, we should probably load our first hour stories. Might help to do the show if we start the show. So let's grab those things. We've got a fun bunch to talk about. There we go. There with the pauses. If I have to load stories and stuff. Okay, so we have an AI video of JD Vance because the JD Vance had sex with a couch story. This is one that I relate to personally because you know why. Because it's like you had nothing to do with the starting of those rumors. There was no conversation. There was no awkward statement. There was no one time at band camp story. No. You just literally sat there and watched a group of people fabricate a story about you fucking a piece of furniture. And because it's very obviously not JD Vance. It's fat bearded JD Vance. And I guess Gavin Newsom shared this as a win. In a continuing streak of Gavin Newsom copies Donald Trump in a bad way to be like, hey, I'm Trump-ish. Like, I really detest Donald Trump. Then why do you keep acting like him? It's an interesting question. So we'll get to that. Vance is an Opus Dei evil cult in the Catholic Church. Yes, I've heard that. I have heard that. I'm not here to talk about that particularly. They went for quite a while. And I was like, why are we suddenly... You know what I did? I had the audacity to mention I had a futon, and they started saying I was...